I'm Danny Gurry, and you've tuned in to Good Morning Frederick. It's a podcast, well, about Frederick. Everything, the people, the businesses, the nonprofits, and the cool stuff. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Good Morning Frederick.
Hi there, I'm Laurie Owens with Neora, and you're watching Good Morning Frederick.
Good morning, Frederick. Oh, it's Friday, July 11th. I'm your host, Danny Gurry. Lately I've never been so happy to see a Friday. I don't know. You too? Yeah, there's just something about it. All right, today's show, we got our morning roundup with Bob Miller and Chris Michaels from WFMD. We got what's happening in Frederick. I'm going to highlight some of the events you're going to want to make sure you know about so you don't miss them. I've got an interview with Ellen Ross from Federated Charities. We're talking ducking. And we've got Melinda Wintrell from Maryland Ensemble Theater. They have a new expansion. So exciting. And if you've not been to the Maryland Ensemble Theater, this season is the time to go. And I've got your secret stash, the final one, your video clue for today. And we're going to wrap that up. And then I'm going to tell you what's coming next for you to win some money. I love it so much. All of the proceeds from Good Morning Frederick merch goes to Sleep in Heavenly Peace this month. So come in, buy your shirts, buy your stickers and your magnets and not the big magnets, because we're giving those away. But we have smaller magnets. We've got some keychains and crossbody bags and things like hats, tons of hats in now. Come by that, and then Sleep in Heavenly Peace will benefit. The shop is open Wednesdays to Sundays, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Let's see who's on. Oh, good morning. Mama Cone is on. It's a fabulous Friday. It is for sure a fabulous Friday. Great to be alive and moving around. That is for sure. All right, let's go ahead and we'll just kick off this Friday and get it rolling for you. Thank you to the Good Morning Frederick show sponsor, Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic. They can understand how pain can hold you back. Right now, you can save $400 on your first visit. Yes, you can. You can be on the road to feeling better today for just $50. All you have to do is mention Good Morning Frederick when you call for your appointment. Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your wellness objectives. Well, look at this. I'm early and everyone else is late. So, as per usual, what I did want to find out is it free ices or whatever at 7-Eleven today? Because it is 7-Eleven. Let's see. Free, what are they called? Ices at 7-Eleven. Free Slurpees. I don't even know. Free small Slurpee drink. Yes, let's just see. Let's just see the details on that. Slurpee Day is here. How could I not remember the name Slurpee? That's bad on my part. Oh, here they come. All right. So it is free Slurpee Day at 7-Eleven. And let's find out what else is happening in our morning roundup right now. Morning Roundup is sponsored by Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland. Window tinting, paint protection film, ceramic coating, vinyl wraps like on the Good Morning Frederick car. Also, customized leather upholstered car seats. They can take care of all your aftermarket enhancements. Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland. Accessories for any lifestyle. Find them on Urbana Pike or at autotrim-md.com. Well, good morning.
Good morning. I've said this once and I'll say it again. The one thing that we were looking on improving the WFMD van that we have, the one thing we need is the same picture on our WFMD van that, of me and Bob that you have on your car. I think that would make the WFMD van look that much better.
What does Bob have on his car?
No, I'm talking about the WFMD van. The same picture that you have on your car of you. We need to get me and Bob on the WFMD van.
Our faces.
Would prove it. Yes, much, much better, I think.
Yes, I do think that would be actually maybe what I'll do is just get a huge magnet of the three of our faces and we'll just put it on the side right now just to help the aesthetic of the WFMD van.
There you go. See how much better would that? Imagine driving in downtown Frederick, or even one better. We should talk to our friends over at the Maryland, the double-decker buses, and have our pictures on there. That'd be even better.
I might be able to arrange something on that. That would be so fun. Let's see. Oh, wait, who's this? Good morning, Frederick. Am I going to see Danny, Cruising Chris, and Bob, the morning mayor, tomorrow at the race? I will let you borrow my penny to take it for a spin. So, are you going to be down at the high wheel race tomorrow?
No, I didn't plan on being, but I have nothing to do. That might be fun.
It starts at noon. The place to be is either right in front of Brewers or at City Hall to watch the high wheel racers go round and round. So yesterday I streamed the interview with Eric Rhodes, who is one of the organizers, and I'm telling you, I didn't realize basically the way it works is it's timed. So it's however many laps they can do in a 20-minute period or something like that. So that's the heat. And then there's the final, which I think is 30 minutes. And then there's some awards, which is kind of cool. Have you ever been down for that? Oh, shoot. Bob's on. Bob's here. Sorry.
Farther. What do they call it? A farther penny.
Penny
farther. Yes. Penny farthing. Yes. Yeah. Which is, in my house, that's like passing gas or something like that. Penny farthing.
Is that what you say? Penny farthing.
No, but I've never
elite.
I've never seen that before, and to me, the 20 minutes and then 30 minutes, that's got to be tiring. My goodness,
it is tiring. It's very exhausting. They look very spent when they're done.
Well, especially in the heat too.
Yeah, Eric was telling me yesterday, so in the women's category, they have the most women participating this year, which I think is 10. One woman has won 10 out of 11 years, and he's saying this year she might get a run for her money. So there's going to be a race within the race, I think. But it's very cool. I've been down the last couple years for it. A lot of people downtown, but it's very cool to see. They also do, during the break between the first heat and the final, they do a parade of bikes from like every era. And it's kind of really cool.
They brought one up here one time at the radio station, and I'm trying to think. Don't think I wrote it. The really good co-host that I had back in the day, he wrote it.
That would hurt. That would hurt.
Getting on and off that bike looks treacherous.
Right? Yeah, it's kind of like you step on it from the rear and then you get on it. But that I would hate to have to fall off of that thing. I mean, just think about that. We were the premier high wheel race in the country, and we might still be the premier high wheel race in the country. We are the
only one in the U.S. Eric Rhodes brought it to the U.S. from when he was overseas in Manchester, and he saw it and thought, "Oh my God, this is so cool!" And 11 years ago or so, they brought it here, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
The type of skill you have to do that is pretty.
And they have no brakes.
That is. How do you stop?
You just have to predict when you got to slow down enough, I guess.
Gosh. It's sort of like when I talk, I don't have any brakes either. I just kind of keep going and going and going. Unfortunately, my predictions are usually wrong when to stop. I should stop before I get started. I guess.
That might be where stop, drop, and roll started, actually.
Well, it's one of those great things. Just kind of sets Frederick apart from the rest of the world. So
yeah, I love
job.
it.
Good job.
Hey, Danny, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do news today. We're not going to do sports. Maybe we can cut Bob Miller's mic off when it comes to sports today, because I'm one, Danny, with sports. To me, it's living in the past, and I don't think we should live in the past. The past is yesterday.
Chris.
I'm not saying that, Danny. I'm not. I'm just saying the past is the past. Let's look forward to the future of the Orioles and what's on deck for the Orioles today. Let's not worry about yesterday is all I'm saying.
All I'm saying is that I have heard, I don't want to bring up the past, I don't know, 15, 20 times in a 3-hour show, which means he was bringing up the past. The fact that, then he started talking about the 1969 Mets who beat the Orioles back in 1969. And, and I'm talking about, what happened yesterday? They got spanked yesterday by the Orioles.
You know what, Bob Miller?
It's as bad as the Nets losing to the Wizards. I mean, really, what is happening?
Listen, you can talk about all you want yesterday, okay? But if a trivia question comes on and says, did the Mets ever beat the Orioles in the World Series? You could say yes. That's true. However, if the question
you don't want to talk
false,
about the past, yet you're living in it. You're reveling in it.
Right. That's right.
Seems a little hypocritical to me.
Yeah.
I am extremely disgusted because you do not lose 2 out of 3 to a team like the Orioles. For crying out loud, we lost to a team that's named after a bird.
Right, exactly.
What are the Mets named after? A term for a city.
Yes, a good name, okay? The Metropolitans, which is the best city in the world, New York City, named after. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and guess what happened? An Oriole flew over and pooped on it.
Danny, please don't add to his fuel by laughing. Thank you very much. And look, right now,
what was the score, Bob?
They won a doubleheader, as a matter of fact. The Orioles took 2 of 3 from those said Metropolitans. First game, I think it was a 3-1. Second game, they spanked them hard, 7-3.
Oh my goodness!
I got some inside information, Danny. What happened was half the team had some rotten crab cakes that weren't actually from Maryland, and they got food poisoning. That's why the Mets lost that doubleheader.
That's great.
Terrible. Yeah. Terrible. All right. I guess I'll get to news now. Excuse me. I'm all choked up over this conversation. A large quantity of drugs were confiscated Tuesday night during a traffic stop in Frederick County. The sheriff's office says at around 10:31 p.m., a deputy pulled over a vehicle along Interstate 70 near New Design Road for an equipment violation. The deputy noticed some suspicious criminal activity and asked for a canine to do a sniff. The dog alerted the deputies to the presence of narcotics. Boy, I tell you, man, that canine deserves a raise having to do a sniff on people. Let's see here. And taking a look at the temperature, TGIF Friday today is looking pretty good. It's going to be a high of 91. Sunshine and clouds are mixed. You're going to see a stray shower thunderstorm possible a little later on in the afternoon, down to a low of 71. And tomorrow, looking at a high of 90, low of 73, partly cloudy skies. Sunday, 87, high, low 72, with afternoon thunderstorms. And it's been a really, really rough week for me. First, getting barred from my good friend Danny's house just because I walked in unannounced. And getting that restraining order. Matter of fact, Sheriff Chuck Jenkins came in. We had him on the air, and to interview him, Sheriff Chuck Jenkins gave me that restraining order. That was from Danny Gurry, not to go anywhere near that house anymore. And then, the Orioles taking 2 out of 3 from the Mets. It's really it's been a rough week, Bob Miller.
I heard him choking just like the Mets did. Sorry about that. You know who else?
It's been a rough day for us independents. I'll tell you, man.
Yeah. Hey, don't forget, Rick Weldon is playing Nathan Jessup, Colonel Jessup, in A Few Good Men. at the Landless Theater Company this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Seeing our buddy Rick Weldon. You can't handle the truth.
I know.
I don't know. We were
very
wondering
good.
whether or not, and you know what? If we had given Rick Weldon the same task of watching movies like we did Chris Michaels,
I know.
he would be at 100 right now, not
The
at
kids are
10, not at
crying.
15. Right? The kids
are
are weeping.
crying.
I will have you know.
I want a coat. I just want a
There's
coat.
no
a pair of shoes.
Christmas.
No
Christmas
I
has been
will-
canceled because Chris simply didn't watch enough
Right.
movies.
He's not Chris
I will have
Kringle.
you-
He's Chris the Grinch.
I will have you know, sir, I watched 2 movies this weekend, okay? And it was a Jack Nicholson movie. I saw As Good as It Gets, and I saw American Graffiti over the weekend. So there you
American
go.
Graffiti's a good movie.
Yeah.
Did you say
Uh,
Jack Nicholas?
Yeah, on whatever his name is, on As Good as It Gets. I saw that, right? That's the movie he was on. So yeah.
How about
you go.
Jack Nicholson?
All right, well, give me an E for effort, okay? I had a rough week, Danny. All right.
People in Texas had a rough week. They're the ones who are having a problem. You are watching movies to raise money for children. And yet I saw the video, and I love the fact that him and his wife have fun, that they were popping some little game where they pop a ball to each other. And I'm like, you could be watching a movie
to save the children.
To save
the children's Christmas.
I had just got done watching American Graffiti when I said to my wife, you know what? I need a break. Listen, guys, this is horrendous for me. I mean, I hate watching movies. I have not found one movie yet that I can say, oh, this is the greatest movie ever. Some of these movies are 2 hours, okay? I'll sit there and watch it. I'll take a pee break and pause it. And I'm like, oh my God, there's still another hour and 15 minutes left of this movie I still got to watch.
So here's the thing, just real quick. He's complaining about watching movies that most people think are great movies, must-watch movies.
Yeah.
But yet he tells me on the show, in front of everybody, well, Monday and Wednesday nights are for wrestling.
No, that's Monday and Friday nights.
Oh,
and what about the rest of the week? We've got baseball season going on. The Mets are hot. So I'm having to miss a Mets game to watch movies.
The Mets might be lukewarm. I don't know about hot.
Yeah. Are the Mets paying you to watch a movie for the children of Frederick County?
Children.
That's all the question I'm asking.
No,
for the children.
You got to understand something. Me and the Mets have been in a strong relationship for over 30 years, okay? And if I don't pay attention to the Mets, I feel as though I'm letting the team down because I am part of the Mets.
But if you watched all those movies, we would donate almost, I think it's about $1,000 between the baseball movies and the 4 of us donating money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But you know what? He feels like he's letting the Mets down, but letting the children of Frederick County really doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. That's the love of Chris Michaels, ladies and gentlemen.
I right now am announcing today on July 11th at 9:19, I am going to make everybody eat those words. And because by the time I'm done, all of yous are going to have to get a second job to pay this bill for the kids of Frederick County.
Yeah.
So I already have a second job.
Empty threat, right?
Yeah, right.
Me too,
I remember when we started, Danny's like, "Oh, that's going to be no problem. No problem. I'm from New York. That's no problem. You know, that's okay." How many movies have you watched, actually, Chris? Honestly,
Right, well, let me take. Honestly. All
right. I do have to set. You know, I have to start my Christmas club account.
I should be at 54 movies if I watch 2 movies a week. I'm at 41 right now, so I'm a little behind. But I can make. But
41. That's a lot more than I thought because you haven't told us about all the movies you've watched.
No, I haven't. I'm at a lot. I mean,
I think we need to see some kind of verification that you are watching these movies. Maybe.
What do you want me to do? Put a camera on me while I'm watching the movie?
Yes,
so you can see me actually watching the movie.
Yeah,
I got my list right over here. Can you see that? These are all. That's a lot of movies I've watched so far. Okay. More than I've ever watched in my life. So I'm not doing too bad. What do I do? Give me a pop quiz?
Yes, we will.
Whatever happens happened to the honor policy
I
here?
said the little book report about each movie each week would be, let me know that you actually watched it.
And you know what? And you could use the little book that Rick Weldon gave you.
I will say there were a few more movies I might have watched a few times more than others. I might have watched Basic Instinct like 6 more times afterwards.
My God.
Only because I didn't, get a lot of it, the first part of it. Sometimes it takes me a while to fully get everything in the movie. So there you go. I'm just saying. So that should count. I should get extra credit for the 6 times I watched Basic Instinct.
Well, what you're going to get is marriage counseling.
I think maybe if I pulled up the Rotten Tomatoes list and give him those movies, maybe he'll appreciate them better.
Okay. Speaking of, we'll do sports. Of course, we heard about the Orioles beating the Mets. The Frederick Keys lost last night. They won the series, but they lost last night to the State College Spikes 4-2. Make their way home for tonight. They got a great weekend series against the Trenton Thunder. Tonight is hockey night, which means there's going to be fireworks tonight. There'll be double fireworks tomorrow, and they've got hockey jerseys they're going to be raffling off. And I think Craig Laughlin's going to be up there, former player and announcer, so that's kind of cool. FSK Post defeated Brunswick 6-5 in extra innings, and the Irish rider Ben Healy won the Hilly 6th stage of the Tour de France. So wearing that yellow jersey for a little while.
Yeah, very good. Very good. All right. Well, I want to say good morning to Gary Morton, who's joining us today, as well as our good friend Darren Ahern. He is, I think I saw him in studio yesterday for a little bit, getting ready for his Saturday morning show on WFMD. So
I saw him at church on Sunday, and he kept poking me in the back of the head. I'm like, that's not very Christian-like, Darren. No, I'm only kidding. He did not do that. He did not do that.
He was awake.
Well,
making sure you're awake. All right. Have an awesome weekend. Enjoy each day, and I shall see you next week.
Have a good weekend, everybody.
I'll have 2 more movies that has been watched. And probably rewatch Basic Instinct another 2 times.
Well, that one child who's going to benefit, thank you. But there are thousands more who you could help.
That's right.
Just remember that.
Well,
while you're watching WWE and your sports.
I'll keep them in my mind as I watch those movies. See you,
right,
Danny.
Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys.
See you, Bob.
Have a great day. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Yes. Nothing better than those two, I tell you. Keep us laughing. Having a good Friday. And, we only tease Chris because we love him for sure. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Then we're going to come back with what's happening in Frederick with a highlight of some of your events. And then I chat with Ellen Ross from Federated Charities and then Melinda Wintrell from Maryland Ensemble Theater. And then your final secret stash video clue to win cash and prizes is hidden today. And I'm going to give you that video clue, and hopefully you are the recipient of that and can come cash it in at the home of everything Frederick. All of that comes up just after this.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining finally beyond compare.
Hey, if you're like me and you've always wanted to go to Alaska, well, you can join me. Antietam World Travel Service is putting everything together for June 9th through the 20th, 2026. We're going to do the land and the sea. It's going to be wonderful. You can get all the information at AntietamTravel.com. Go there right now and just express your interest, and we will answer any questions that you have, but you can join me. Let's go to Alaska. Let's see all the great stuff Alaska has. June 9th through 20th, 2026.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
Oh, yes. Feel better with Mid-Maryland Chiropractic. Goodness. All right, let's find out what is happening in Frederick. All right, happening in Frederick is sponsored by the great folks at Atlas Wood Floors. They've been serving the area for it's got to be more than that. I've been on a year, 35 years now. I gotta talk to them and find out, make sure. All right, they do wood floors, luxury vinyl plank, anything you can put on your floor they can handle, and they will go literally anywhere to fix your stuff. All right, my little brother is doing a job in Greencastle right now. He came down to South Carolina and put in new floors in a condo we had down there. He did the floors here in Yellow Springs as well. So just give them a call. Check out their Google reviews as well. When you call, ask for Jeff, 301-948-9663, 301-948-WOOD, or go to atlaswoodfloors.net. All right. All right. I've got a month to collect 200 pairs of shoes. I just did put in an order, I think, for 14 pair based on some of the donations directly that I received. And you can, if you've got $5 or $10 in your Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, or Zelle, and can send it over, trust me, I am scouring the internet to make sure all of your dollars go as far as possible. I'm trying to get to a goal of 300 pairs of shoes. And after this weekend, or once they arrive, I will update my total. But you can drop off new shoes if you're out shopping to the home of everything Frederick, 401 North Market Street in downtown. Also, I noticed somebody posted that let me look and see where it was, because somebody posted that there was a good sale. Let's see. A good sale at. Okay, so it is at Off Broadway. Someone posted limited time, extra 25% off clearance, plus save even more with a buy one, get one 50% off. So I will be heading to Off Broadway this weekend. Hopefully that sale is still on to pick up some more shoes. So if you can donate right now, it'll allow me to get even more. Again, my Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, and Zelle are on screen. Or if you have cash, drop it off at the home of everything Frederick and just let them know it's for a shoe donation and I will take it. Or right now you can purchase your individual tickets for the Souls of Joy event on August 8th. It is from 6 to 9 p.m. We got live music with the Learned Doctors, heavy hors d'oeuvres and desserts, plus beer, wine, and seltzer are included. It's going to be a great evening. It's at the Arc at Market Street, right? South Market Street, 555 South Market Street, next to Key Stadium. And I'll tell you, it's going to be a great evening, and we're going to help a lot of kids in Frederick County. Now, we would love to help 5,000, and those shoes could be distributed through the Housing Authority, Girls on the Run, Boys and Girls Club of Frederick, excuse me, and right now I can't remember the other two organizations, but basically we give the shoes, or we give those people an opportunity to come and get the shoes and get them to the kids who need them the most, and that's what we want. So got to thank Daisy Cake, Sage Cakery, Raise the Bar, Aunt Bee's Angel Cookies, Heavenly Cheesecakes, Brick Block Cakes, and Sweet Butter for donating the sweets for the evening, because nothing goes better than having a great time, a little seltzer, and some sweets for me. That's for sure. All right. Tonight, karaoke with Darlene at AmVets Post 2. It's on East South Street. It is open to the public. If you want to go sing your heart out, do it at the AmVets. That would be fun. Saturday, tomorrow, we're two great events. The Rubber Duck Derby Festival in Union Bridge is happening from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Great family fun event with Jeeps and inflatable obstacle courses, 2 live bands, and an adult beverage garden, plus the Rubber Duck Race where you could win some cash. And also from noon to 3, it's the National Clustered Spires High Wheel Race, which is in downtown Frederick. Again, best viewing spots are City Hall and right in front of Brewers Alley. The 2 side streets are great as well. The sidewalks are a little bit narrower. And I would bring a chair and get yourself set up. It's going to be great. Sunday, pregame for the summer concert series with WFRE from 5 to 7, a live broadcast right down near the band shell. And then the summer concert series itself, 7 p.m. And it is the Urban Rhythm Band playing on Sunday. July 14th to 17th, well, this is your last chance if you're looking for something fun for your kids aged 6 to 12 to do. There's a baseball and softball clinic. It's right at Braddock Heights Park, which is on Schley Avenue in Frederick. And that street is between Rosemont and 7th Streets in Frederick. So it is conveniently located. It is a fundraiser for the Frederick American Little League. And if you want information or get your child right away registered, just text or call Rick Wilson, 240-422-6835. On July 15th, I encourage you to sign up for the Sleep in Heavenly Peace bed delivery. This is one of those things that's going to get you hooked on helping sleep in heavenly peace, to see the face of a young child who's been sleeping, sharing a bed maybe, or on the floor, or who knows what, to get their very own brand new bed with full bedding, with new pillow, sheets, blankets, all of that. That is happening July 15th. And then July 17th, it's Summerfest Family Theater at Baker Park from 10 to 10:45. This is a great event if you're home with your kids and want to entertain them. It's a great time to do that. And then we have a Live at 5, of course, at Carroll Creek with Justin Trawick and the Common Good. All right, coming up on, let's see, July 18th is the Middletown Movie Night with Moana playing. That's in Remsburg Park. And July 19th, so next Saturday, also very busy. There's a Sleep in Heavenly Peace bed build if you want to volunteer your time to build the bed. And then 10 to 2, it is Wrench and Ride's Cars and Coffee car show. It's in Charlestown. It's free admission. There's classic and custom cars and trucks, muscle cars, hot rods, face painting, and balloon art. And it's a family-friendly event. 11 to 4, I will be at the Asbury United Methodist Annual Community Block Party. It's on the 100 block of West All Saints Street. Tons of vendors. I think I looked over 100. Free food, free entertainment, health screenings, and all those vendors are going to have great information and giveaways as well, including your friends here at Good Morning Frederick. I'm going to have some free swag. I'm going to have some Maryland Lottery scratch-offs. All you have to do is make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. I will also take any new shoes that you have for Souls of Joy. So if you want to bring a pair of new shoes, I would love to add that to my total, and I will take that up to the home of Everything Frederick as well. All right. So great events. If you want to know everything that I have on the Everything Frederick calendar, just look at the link that is in the video below, and you will have the information you need. If you have an event you want me to talk about or to include on the calendar, that can be done. Just reach out to me through social media, or you can email me everythingfredericklive@gmail.com. All right, one more quick break, then we're back with Ellen Ross, Melinda Wintroll from Maryland Ensemble Theater, and your secret stash final video clue. All of that comes up just after this.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Experience an unforgettable vacation at the Salty Seahorse on the 4x4 beach in Corolla, North Carolina. Enjoy the pool, relax in the hot tub, fish, and kayak right off the private dock. The Salty Seahorse will be your forever vacation home. Go to thesaltyseahorse2201.com.
Hi, I'm Devin, your friendly neighborhood shower door expert. Upgrade your bathroom with a beautiful glass shower door, custom fit to accent your space and make getting into your shower one of the highlights of your day. Come see us at our brand new showroom in Frederick, Maryland, or online at showerdoorexperts.com.
A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business, and they are located here in Frederick, but serving Frederick County and surrounding areas. A&S Construction specializes in roofing and siding, can also get you some windows and gutters, and even build you a new patio or deck. All you have to do is call 301-703-2157 or send an email, info@ansconstruction.net. As a Good Morning Frederick viewer, you get $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs. All you have to do is tell Sandra that you saw her on Good Morning Frederick. And I want to congratulate Sandra, who has been nominated for a SAS Award, as well as she will be receiving a Shero Award from the Chamber's She Week. And that's going to be so exciting. We're going to be talking with all of the awardees coming up soon, as well as the people who are doing She Pitch. So exciting to see some new businesses or businesses expand. All right, let's find out who is doing good in our neighborhood. Doing Good in the Neighborhood is sponsored by the Healing Storm Holistic Wellness. Shannon and her team strive to make sure you're seen, heard, and valued. Healing Storm focuses on alternative holistic healing methods to relieve your stress and pain with massage therapy, Reiki, lymphatic massage, and an entire healing journey program. Check out thehealingstorm.com for more details and to schedule an appointment today. All right, I got a chance to sit on the new patio at Federated Charities. They got something they need your help with. The beautiful patio of the Federated Charities. We're at what, 20?
Federated Charities Nonprofit Center, 22 South Market.
22 South Market Street. Beautiful day and a gorgeous patio. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Because
a lot
this
of work.
really is an extension of everything you're doing inside.
Correct.
Inviting people in to interact with people that are inside and doing some other great stuff for the community.
Right. It is intended to help our tenants, our nonprofit tenants, amplify their mission.
And by the way, I'm
using
with
the patio.
Ellen Ross here, the executive director of Federated Charities. Thank you so much for reaching out. So,
of course,
you got a duck.
I have a duck. We have a fountain full of multiple other ducks.
Yes.
And the Save Lita project is our most recent foray into preserving the public art that's already here.
Okay, Lita is the fountain.
Lita is the fountain.
I don't think, and I just looked up on the wall too. Now I'm noticing so many more things now that we're out here on this beautiful space. How long has Lita been out here?
We think Lita has been here probably since the same era as the dog, so since the 1850s.
No way.
We don't know. We will be doing a conditional assessment later this year.
Okay.
In August to find out for sure, but probably very likely that it was the 1850s, 1860s. She shows up in the oldest pictures of the house.
Wow.
And so just like the dog statue, we're responsible for taking care of her. So the Save Lita campaign is how we're trying to raise dollar for dollar matches by selling rubber ducks.
I love it. I
Yes.
love it. So how does this campaign work?
So you can text to give, you can give online, you go to federatedcharities.org and it's right on our front page, and $25 gets you a duck and $25 is matched.
Okay.
Dollar for dollar up to $7,000. We've already raised
Wow.
about $1,300.
Very good.
Through the sale of ducks. They frequently disappear, but then we just put more in.
I know, of course. Well, and I'm sure there's some Jeeps around that have probably been ducked from some of these ducks.
Uh-huh.
So what are you doing to Lita? Obviously, it requires some maintenance and refurbishment. And was this where she always lived?
She moved back about 4 feet when we did this
Okay.
garden patio
Okay.
restoration
Yeah.
last year. So she moved back about 4 feet to allow us for room to, again, utilize the space
Yep.
more thoroughly. But she looks good this year because we have a great volunteer who cleaned her and put another coat of gold paint
I
on
love
her.
it. I love it.
But
Yes.
the original statue wasn't gold.
Okay.
So she's being held together by that paint right now.
Lita, I know how you feel.
That's
I know
right.
how you feel. Okay, great. So,
supportive outfits.
so really, the restoration is going to be taking her back to kind of
Very close. Yeah,
her
very
original structure and just making sure she sustains
Absolutely.
for a lot longer.
a lot longer. And we also have to repair the basin. The basin is chipped in a couple of
Yeah.
places. There's some chunks missing.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So federatedcharities.org, and you can purchase, and then everything is matched up to $7,000. How much is it going to cost, do you guys think, to have this done?
Well, we don't know. We won't know until we have
Yeah.
the true conditional assessment. But if the dog is any indicator, it's going to cost about $12,000.
Okay.
Another
Okay.
$12,000.
Yeah. All right. Well, we can do that. I mean, cool. You can let some ducks float in the pond there. Come on out and enjoy this beautiful patio.
It's open to the public.
Yes. Do you have any events scheduled right now that's open to the public coming up, or can people reach out to you to reserve this space?
Absolutely. We have a couple birthday parties scheduled for this month and next month. We've had some vendor markets. We'll have another one. The next one that we know for sure of is going to be at Christmas time.
Oh, fun.
At the holidays. And then we have a number of our tenants who are using it. And I imagine somebody's going to do something with it on in the street.
I would imagine
Yeah.
so. They'd be crazy not to. It'd be great. Do you still have any availability for tenants here at Federated
I'm going to
Charities?
have one small
Wow.
space available in August.
Okay.
And that is it.
Yeah,
That is
full
all
to the
we got.
brim.
We are full to the brim, and
Yeah.
we're lucky that
Yes.
way. We're lucky that our nonprofits have thus far been able to withstand some of the federal changes that
Sure.
are impacting funding.
Yeah.
And so our job is, as you know, to support them and to continue to support them no matter what comes down the pike
Yeah.
towards them.
Well, you're doing an amazing job. We're so
Thanks.
glad that you're here. Come on down and support this beautiful patio by purchasing some ducks. And your dollar is matched. That's pretty cool as well. Give Lita another chance at life for another 100 or so years.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'd love that. And I see that your locks are still here.
Locks are still here. Love locks. We'll still sell you a love lock if you want one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we'll make sure to include the information for that as well. Look, this is an amazing space. Supports so many of our nonprofits that support so many of us. So we appreciate it. Thanks so much, Ellen.
You're welcome. Thank you, Danny.
Oh, it's so nice down there. If you haven't been to Federated Charities to check that out, oh, you're missing out on a beautiful space to sit and watch the world go by. And just around the corner from Federated Charities is the Maryland Ensemble Theater. I had a chance to chat with Melinda. She is the managing director, and finding out they got some big news. I am about 25 steps below Market Street in the Met. This is Melinda, the managing director of
Hello.
Maryland Ensemble Theater. Thank you so much for joining Good Morning, Frederick.
Thank you for having me. This is very exciting.
Well, this is very exciting because you guys have just embarked on an expansion into the FSK Hotel.
Yes. So we've long occupied the majority of the basement of the FSK Hotel with our two spaces, our main stage and our stage 2, which houses our fun company, Theater for Young Audiences, and up until now has been a shared space that also housed our comedy night. And so this fall we'll be opening Met's Key Stage, which is a fun title for a fun name for the space. And that will be home to our comedy night. That'll be home for our 5 resident troops, which is
amazing.
super exciting.
Really, really cool. Now we just walked through, and I'll make sure some of the video, it's still under construction, obviously, but moving pretty quickly because you say you guys are going to be open kind of the first or second week of September.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. I mean, it was very fortunate that the space had not been highly customized.
Right.
The walls that had been put in were non-load bearing. They were, you know, in a way that our technical director could kind of just pretend like they were in a rage room and
get out some frustration.
Exactly.
Love it.
And so, so we've made swift work of that, uncovered some beautiful bamboo flooring that we're going to match throughout. And we're really able to maximize like timeline by just getting in there. And thanks to the support of some vendors that we've worked with before, get quotes very quickly and that kind of thing. So it's really been all systems go from the moment we sealed the deal.
Now, you said to me that the theater, and when it's complete, will hold about 80 people. What does the theater 2 that they share, what is that capacity?
Yeah, so stage 2 holds about 74.
Okay.
So this will be about 84. So it'll give us about 10 more seats. And unlike our current spaces, Key Stage will be a table and chair seating. So it'll be more pub style, more cabaret room kind of style. So a little different vibe. And we're maintaining all the historic value of the space.
The space is stunning. It is really beautiful. The roof, the coloring, or the ceiling, it's just absolutely beautiful. And this is really, really exciting. Now, you guys have just embarked on your new season. And if you don't know what the Met is or haven't been here, first of all, shame on you. Secondly, though, you guys have programming for all ages, from young kids all the way up. You can bring grandma and grandpa to a lot of these shows. Some adults only centric, but a lot for kids and families, especially leading to the holidays. How long has the Met been around?
So this will be our 28th main stage season.
That's amazing.
In terms of back to the articles of incorporation, this is our 30th year.
Wow.
So we started with our comedy, with the Comedy Pigs.
Yes.
But the main stage season, this is season 28. So we're actually waiting until the 30th main stage season to do those
real birthday.
Those big festivities.
And you yourself have been here how long?
6 years. Yeah.
That's
this is my first season as managing director. I've been the production manager up until now.
Yeah. Amazing. All right. So tell me about some of the things people can do. I know they can buy season tickets. They can, I don't know if you have any room still for your camps, but obviously summer's in full gear. And activities for the youngsters, high school age to elementary school.
Yeah, we have a lot going on this summer. We do have some camps left through the end of July.
Okay.
Space is minimal, but there are a couple, so it's always worth calling if you have any questions about any of them. And then we have our young actors. Our student community series is doing James and the Giant Peach Jr. So that will be our youngsters. I believe it's ages 11 through about 15. If memory serves. And so they go up at the end of this month. It's the last weekend in July for that production. So they're hard at work rehearsing as we speak.
Yes.
And then all of our tickets went on sale July 1st. So we've got a full season on our main stage and our fun company stage. Lots to offer. And one of the things that I love about what we do is that our season is actually chosen by the ensemble. So it's chosen by consensus. The ensemble throws in names of shows that plays that they've read or musicals that they've read that they're really excited about. And then we have a whole process throughout the year that we whittle it down and vote on the shows. So you'll notice that there's very rarely any through line to our 5 main stage shows. And that's what makes it so great, is that we do have something for everyone.
Absolutely.
In terms of themes and topics. So we have a great show opening the season. The Shark is Broken.
Okay.
And that is coinciding with the anniversary of the Jaws movie.
Oh, yes.
So it's actually written by Ian Shaw's son. Is that right? Yeah.
Very
No,
cool.
it's written by Ian Shaw. His father was in the movie.
Okay.
So that's
And it's
opening
the
the season.
50th anniversary of Jaws, right?
I think so. Yeah.
I think that is incredible because that means I saw that movie when I was just about 7. You have a great season that's just been released.
Yeah.
And how can Frederick support you? They can buy the tickets, obviously, but obviously this is going to cost a little bit for this extension.
Yes.
And what can we do to help you guys get there?
Yeah, so we have a capital campaign that we just launched, the Key Stage capital campaign, and we are looking to raise $175,000. We had a very generous lead gift of $75,000 come in, so that's very close to half.
Yeah.
And we just need to close the gap on that. And there are naming right opportunities if people want to sponsor the dressing room or tables, chairs, lighting equipment, that kind of thing. So all of that information is on our website, marylandensemble.org. And or folks can reach out, give us a call. And we'll be happy to
And I'll make
connect.
sure all of that is on screen as well so people can get right to it. But a whole season of entertainment right here in downtown. If you've not been to the theater, as I've said, shame on you, but you have to understand this is a little different than the Weinberg. These are small, intimate theaters, but you're right there with the action. It makes it so great to be kind of in the throes of these productions.
Yeah, and we're very excited throughout this main stage season. There are different configurations of the theater. So sometimes it'll be in the round, sometimes we'll be in thrust, which is seating on 3 sides, and sometimes it'll be the traditional audience in front.
Yeah.
It really shakes it up a little.
You guys have so many opportunities to kind of do that as well with the way you guys have set things up. And I just always love the clever way you present things, maybe a little bit different than people are expecting, even if it's a show you may have seen before. I love how you guys always take a different spin depending on who is kind of producing it or directing it. Very, very cool. All right. MarylandEnsemble.org. Please support this. This theater supports hundreds of our people in our community. Children in every elementary school pretty much who do a production is through the Met. And a lot of you might recognize actually some people on stage because we have quite a number of our officials, maybe even Rick Walden every now and then on stage and some others as well. But it's a great opportunity if you've ever wanted to join an ensemble cast. You guys do auditions throughout as well?
Yes.
Okay. So all that information we'll make sure is on screen. Come say hi to Melinda and the team here at Maryland Ensemble and put your money where your mouth is and help support this new expansion.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You.
All right. I want to thank Melinda for giving me a tour of the brand new extension for Maryland Ensemble. All right. Are you ready for your secret stash clue for today? The final one is here. Here it is. And I think, pretty sure, there is such a dead giveaway that you can run right there and get it done. Get it done. All right. On this 7-Eleven day in 2025, there is your Secret Stash video clue. Go grab it. And then at 11, from 11 to 4, today through Sunday, you can take it to the home of everything, Frederick, and redeem it for your prize pack. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I want to wish you a very happy weekend. I hope you have a great time. Please do me a favor and tell a friend about Good Morning Frederick. I want to get our word out to more and more people so that our local businesses and nonprofits can help more people. That's how it all works. All right. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you right here on Monday morning. Don't forget, you can listen to me tomorrow from 3 to 7 on WFRE. Join me on Monday morning right back here or anytime on YouTube.